Hello and welcome back to Jaguar Stadium, Lady Jags Field here on the campus of San Jose City College, where today the Jags will play host two times to Feather River College out of Quincy. The Golden Eagles come in 7-10 under head coach Meredith Aragon. Winners of their last game last night versus Folsom Lake College by a score of 5-3, taking game two of that doubleheader, falling 10-9 in the first game. Starting lineup for the Golden Eagles, leading off is Michaela Gay. Playing center field, Emma Robles, the shortstop, bats second. Faith Helmendaler, the third baseman, bats third. Lily Lee playing first base and batting fourth. Nina Taylor in the fifth position, out in left field. Jane Thackeray, the designated player, batting sixth. Mia Roberts, right fielder, batting seventh. Taylin Madrid, the catcher, batting eighth. And Jordan Gainey, the second baseman, bats ninth, flex player. On the mound tonight, or in the circle rather, today for Feather River is Brittany Byram. They'll be facing McKenna Sealing, making her 15th appearance on the season. She's 1-5 with a 5.53 ERA. 17 strikeouts, 28 walks. Took the loss yesterday to Cabrillo. Back in the circle today. First batter bunts, nobody there to cover. Walker gets over, makes the catch, but not in time. And a leadoff bunt single for Gay is how we get things started. Now another bunt down the line, this time Corona up with it. Walker over to cover and making the play. Sack bunt. Runner goes to second base. Gay. Better defense that time. Brings up Faith Helmendaler. Gay is at second. Sealing. Taking her time in the circle now. Delivers, and that one is low for a ball. Second pitch is down low for a ball as well. Sealing having some trouble finding the strike zone after the first two batters bunted. Check of the defense of Brown, Sealing at third base, Corona, Keystion at shortstop, Walker at second, and Williams at first. Same starting lineup all around in the field as yesterday. Donahoe in left, Vergara in center, Castro in right with DJ Martinez behind the plate. Here's the 2-0 offering in there for a strike. Helmendaler batting .400 on the season for the Golden Eagles. Takes that one low for a ball. And that one will miss the zone, so a one-out walk. It's runners at first and second for the Golden Eagles. 29th walk of the season for Sealing. That'll bring up Lily Lee. That pitch gets away and runners advance to second and third. Not a great start for San Jose. so far. Lee, the sophomore first baseman for the Golden Eagles, comes in batting .200, has 1 home run, 7 RBIs, scored 3 runs on the season so far. The left fielder, Nina Taylor, on deck. Meeting at the mound is adjourned, and infield playing even with the bag. This one takes up high for a ball. 2-0, and Sealing in trouble walking the bases loaded here to start the first inning. Only out recorded so far by the Jags was the sac bunt out by Emma Robles. This one swung on and missed. Big swing and miss there by Lily Lee. That time she was trying to put it over the 200 feet fence. Sealing taking time. Now Lee steps out and resets things. Here's the delivery. That one taken for a ball. Lee in the driver's seat here, up 3-0-1. Sealing, like I said, in danger of walking the bases loaded here to start the first. Here's the one. This one swung on and driven to deep center field off the top of the wall over Vergara's head. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs going to score. And Lee stops at first with a 200-foot single. And that'll be 2 runs off the bat of Lee. And the Eagles take a quick 2-0 lead. Helmendaler comes in. Gay scores, and quickly Jags down 2-0. Well, yesterday the Jags started up 5-0 and came back and gave up 9 runs unanswered. So maybe we're going to flip that today here in game 1 of the doubleheader, as the Eagles jump out early 2-0, prompting Coach Xylee Augustine to come out and talk to Keisty, to the pitching staff. Actually, it's just her and DJ having a conversation. Xylee, and Sealing. So I mentioned Nina Taylor stepping into the batter's box here, the 5th place hitter for the Golden Eagles. She's batting .267. That pitch in the dirt, no advancement from Lee. Taylor's played in 17 games, batting .267, has 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored, also tacked on a stolen base. Here's the pitch, and it's inside for a ball. (2-0) the count here to the 5th place hitter for the Eagles. Here's the wind, the pitch, this one grounded. Keistion steps on second, over to first. In time, double play, just what the Jags needed. And that will end the inning. Jags give up 2 after a half inning. It's 2-0 Golden Eagles lead here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back after this.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Leading off for the San Jose City Jaguars today, Vergara, the center fielder, followed by Corona, and then Martinez, the top three scheduled hitters for the Jags. Here in the top of the first, Sealing bats fourth, Walker in the fifth spot. Shelby Apostololo back in the lineup today, batting in the sixth position, the designated player. Castro, the right fielder, batting seventh. Kistion, the shortstop, who started that double play in top of the first, bats eighth. And then Donahoe, the left fielder, batting ninth. Williams, the flex player, plays first base for the Jags, and they'll be taking on Brittany Bynum. Bynum makes her 13th appearance. She's 5-5. 57 Ks on the season, a 2.97 ERA with 26 walks. Vergara pulls back on the bunt attempt and takes it for a ball. Second pitch outside for a ball as well. Vergara batted second yesterday. Back to the top of the lineup today as her and Corona switched. And that one taken for ball three. So that one finds a strike zone, top of the zone for strike one. That one also right there at the top of the zone, so Bynum battling back. Vergara leads the team with 18 walks on the season. This one swung on and popped up to the shortstop. Robles over, handles it, makes the catch for out number one. So Corona comes back in to the batter's box for her first attempt today. Was the leadoff hitter yesterday. Again, her and Vergara just flip-flop positions. Corona runs her up and that one, takes it for a strike. Corona comes into the game batting .343 on the season. This one swung on and popped in the short left field, and it's going to fall just over the outstretched arm of Robles for a base hit. And the Jags get their first base runner of the game. Little flare into left field for Corona. Brings up the hot hitting DJ Martinez. Had a single, a double yesterday, a couple RBIs. That changeup falls low. Corona batting .525 on the season. Excuse me, Martinez batting .525 on the season. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one picked back behind the runner at first. No go there. Corona slides back in safely. Pitch was a ball. So DJ ahead 2-0 in the count. Bynum got to be careful here. That changeup floats down off to second. Goes Corona with the stolen base. Pitch was taken for ball three. So Corona gets into scoring position for DJ. DJ, 3-0 count here. Wouldn't be shocked if Xylee says go ahead and swing away if you like it. Here's the wind on the pitch. That one taken on the corner for a strike. DJ still up 3-1. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one fouled back. Mighty rip there by DJ. Trying to tie the game up with one swing. Infielders playing deep through the middle, back almost on the outfield grass. Corners, even with the bag, that changeup goes high for a ball, and DJ Martinez gets the walk. So Sealing comes up with 2 runners on, chance to help herself as she gave up the 2 runs in the top of the first. Sealing batting .298 on the season for the Jags. Good speed on the bases with Corona and Martinez. And that one goes high for a ball 1. Time called by catcher Madrid, and she's going to go out to talk to Bynum. Sealing at the plate. This year, like I said, batting .298. Umpire coming out to break up the meeting at the mound. Has 5 RBIs and 5 walks on the season. Also has 2 doubles. A double here would tie the game up. Here's the wind. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. That pitch in the dirt. Non-competitive pitch, so Sebring just takes it for a ball. McKenna up in the count 2-1 with 1 out. Runners at first and second here, bottom of the first. Bynum's pitch swung on, fouled back into the netting for strike 2. Two, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Bottom of the first here, Jags trying to strike back. Bynum's pitch is taken high for a ball. Now it's ran full to the 4th place hitting Sealing. On deck is Walker, who's batting .318. She's been hot of late. So Bynum throws another one high, and that's another walk. Back-to-back walks for the Jags here has loaded them up. Now Bell coming up to the plate has a chance to make things interesting here. Bases loaded. Walker batting .318. And now we got a timeout called as we're going to have a meeting at the mound here by the Golden Eagles. Walker, the sophomore second baseman for the Jags. Comes in batting .318, 22 games played, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs, and scored 14 runs. Jags have loaded the bases here in the first with 2 walks and 1 base hit. That base hit by Corona got things started after the Vergara fly out to shortstop. Bynum steps in the circle, gets reset. Here's the line of the pitch. That one in there for a strike 1. Walker doing a good job being patient there. You just watched your Bynum walk the last 2 batters. Got to have a pitch come into you. Here's the next one. Swung on and fouled back off and out of the play into the construction zone for strike 2. And now Walker down 0-2. Got to protect. Bynum with the pitch, that one outside. Trying to get Walker to chase one. That's exactly where the catcher was set up. Good job there, Bynum, by hitting their spot. Just a little too far off the plate to entice Walker. This one grounded shortstop slowly over to second. That's 1, and that's all they're going to get. So the fielder's choice will bring in a run. And the Jags still have runners at the corners. And Shelby Apostolo comes up. So the Jags get one back here in the bottom of the first inning as Corona scores. Martinez goes to third, Sealing out at second. Brings Apostolo, batting .275 for the Jags. Did not play in yesterday's game. Here's the wind of the pitch. That one in there for a strike. That one way up high. Stolen base down to second. Gets away, and the Jags are going to get a run on the error as that one goes into center field. So credit Walker with the stolen base. And the second run scores of the game for the Jags as Martinez comes in on the throwing error. Here's the one. This one's fouled back by Apostolo. Shelby batting .275 for the Jags in 18 games, has 1 home run, 10 RBIs, and scored 8 runs on the season. Got some activity going in the bullpen already for Feather River. Chloe Hatzer, the sophomore pitcher from Spring Creek, Nevada, getting loose. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one popped up. Third baseman Helmendaler makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Jags strike for 2, but they leave 2. And after 1, we're all tied up at 2 here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
With online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
Leading off for the Golden Eagles here in the top of the second is the 6'7", 8 hitters Thackeray, Roberts, and Madrid. Thackeray comes in batting .500 for the Golden Eagles. Swings and misses at that one, strike one. Here's the next pitch. That one's low for a ball, even didn't count at one. Thackeray's only played in 8 games so far this season. 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Now I'm taking high for a ball. She's also walked 3 times. Here's the 2-1 delivery. That one's in there for a strike. To bear with us today, the home plate umpire has a late signal. Kind of hesitate just a little bit to make sure on some of these calls, and that one is a swing and a miss, no doubt about that one, as it's out number 1. So Thackeray strikes out for the first out of the inning. Maya Roberts checks in now with 195 batting average. And takes that one for a ball. Ceiling misses high for a ball on that one. Taken for a ball. So 3-0. DJ says I missed a little high. Auto take is in there for strike one. That one in there for strike two by McKenna. Now it's battled back for a full count. That one bounces in there for ball four, and so a walk with one out to Roberts. Brings up the catcher, Madrid, who's batting 171 here on the season. That one swung on, lifted in the short right field, and coming up with the catch. Back to first, pick doubling off the runner is Castro. Great play there by San Jose City to turn a double play, and for the second straight inning, the Jags turn two to get out of the inning. Take another look at that one. How off the crack of the bat. You see sliding in and then doubling off the runner at first base. So no runs, no hits, nobody left on, and we go to the bottom of the second. Our score still 2-2.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
With online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
So Castro, the one that made that double play out in right field, leads off the inning here for the Jags at the plate. Right fielder batting .279 on the season. Gets a chance to make the big play in the outfield in the inning, and now starts the inning off here with a chance to get the Jags rolling. Bynum struggled a little bit in the first inning. We'll see what happens here in the second as that one is in there for a strike. Here's the wind, the pitch. Swung on and missed on a pitch that was up in the zone. Up and out of the zone, really. Here's the pitch, that one way outside for a ball. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. So Castro goes down on strikes for out number one, and Keystion, the shortstop, will step up to the plate for her first appearance of the day, batting .277. Bynum delivers that one in there for strike one. Now, next pitch fouled back behind the plate and into the construction zone for strike two. And Bynum looks to settle down here. Struck out Castro, now jumps out to a 0-2 count to Keystion. That one just off the plate outside. Good pitch, though, for a 0-2 count. Try and get Keystion to chase. Bynum's next delivery is swung on, lifted into the bullpen of the Jags, and out of play. Speaking of the bullpen of the Jags, Jags got some action starting there in the bullpen. Can't pick up the number quite yet. Here's the wind. This one fouled. Ooh, just outside the reach of the first baseman. Down the right field line and foul. As Lee gave it a gallant effort to try and get to it. Just wasn't able to come up with it. So Keystion stays alive. Here's the second pitch, delivery, and it's swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch for strike three. And that's two outs here, both by way of the strikeout. To start the second. Ninth place batting, Kiara Donahoe, batting .261, playing left field. Steps into the batter's box, swings, and fouls one back for strike one. Bynum with the one, the pitch, that one up high for a ball. One and one the count. Here's the pitch. That one grounded up the middle. Heaney over to first just in time to get Donahoe racing down the line, and that'll do it. Jags go down in order after the play here. At first, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. And after 2 innings of play, we're all tied up at 2. You're watching Lady Jag Softball on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Gainey leads off the top of the third, taking strike one. That one in there for strike two. Ceiling winds, 0-2 pitches, rolled up there for ball. Do believe it's Aaliyah Casares in the bullpen for the Jags. Looks like it's number 16. That one taken for strike three. So Ceiling records the first out of the inning. That'll send us back to the top of the key, or top of the lineup. Kinley Gay. And a bunt single into first. This one taken for strike one. Here's the next pitch by Ceiling, swung on for strike two. Ceiling, second time through the order here. Got to change things up. And Gabe bunted the first pitch for a base hit. This time down 0-2. That one in the dirt. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's outside for a ball. So Ceiling start off 0-2, now back to even at 2-2. So you be aggressive here and go after the leadoff hitter of the Golden Eagles. Here's the wind. This one grounded on the center field for a base hit. So gave her a pitch that she could handle. And Gay puts it into center field. Still, I'd rather see that happen than walk the leadoff hitter. Make them earn it, get on base with the base hit. Here's the pitch. This one swung on deep left field towards the line in foul territory. Donahue goes back and makes a play. Retreating back to first base is Gay. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Robles gave it a rip. It was in foul territory. Donahue goes over and makes the catch for out number two. That'll bring up Faith Hellman-Dollar, third baseman. Takes low for a ball. She walked and scored her first time at bat in the first. Sealing with the next delivery. Changeup is in there for a strike. Evens his count at 1. Next pitch, grounded right over to Corona at third. Up with it, over to first in time. And that'll end the top of the third. One left on. And we go to the bottom of the third, all tied up at 2 here on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Back to the top of the order to lead off the top of the third for the Jags. It's Vergara, Corona, Martinez. Bynum starting her third inning of work. Settled down there in the second. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Vergara popped up to the shortstop her first time at bat. Vergara runs up on that one, takes it for strike 1. Vergara comes in batting .290, leading the team with 18 walks. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for strike 2. So Bynum ahead 0-2. That one's run up on and taken low for a ball. Here's the wind. The next pitch is swung on and popped up behind third base over just inside foul territory to make the play is Robles for out number 1. So for the second time, Vergara pops up to the shortstop to lead off an inning. That'll bring up Jay Corona. Corona had a single to left field first time at bat. Also stole second base before scoring. Bynum with the next delivery. That one bunted at right in front of the plate. Bounces around. Throw down to first base and not in time. Corona beats it out as Bynum unable to get it over to first in time. See there on the replay, Corona just getting to the base before the ball. Here's the first pitch to DJ, is outside for a ball. Going down to second and getting thrown out at second base is Corona. Corona staying at second. Is Xylee going to ask for some help on the play? Corona took off. And then you'll see right here, ooh, looks like she might have beat it, but we'll see what this discussion entails. Pitch was in there for a strike, and the runner is going to be out at second base, Corona. So caught stealing for Madrid, and Martinez down in the count. That one taken for a ball, evens the count at 1. Change up out in front of it and pulls it down the left field line. Foul is Martinez for strike 2. Bynum with the next delivery. That one change up again, popped up behind the plate into the stands. Actually, not in the stands, just unplayable for the catcher. Madrid, who couldn't find it. Here's the wind. The next pitch taken for strike 3 called, and that'll do it. Jags had a runner on, promising start, but cut down on the caught stealing, and we'll go to the top of the 4th. Still all square at 2.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
There's more than one path to a successful future,
and they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Discover your spot today at San Jose City College.
Lee Taylor Thackeray, the scheduled hitters for Feather River here in the top of the 4th inning. Sealing back to work on the mound for the Jags. That one grounded over to Keistian, up with it, over to first, plenty of time for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Efficiency for Sealing and the Jags here in the 4th. This one in there for a strike. Next one's ripped into center field for a base hit. Played on the ground and back up in to the infield by Vergara. This one pop foul back behind the plate. Count even at 1. That one swung on and missed. Strike 2. Count even at 2. Here the 6th place hitter, Thackeray. Here's the one, the pitch. That one taken up for a ball. This one grounded up the middle. Cristiano over to Walker. To first. On the hop. Not able to make the play is Williams. This will be a fielder's choice. Jags get the out at second. Get the leader runner. 6-4 on the putout. Then a fielder's choice for Thackeray. Brings up Maya Roberts. So good job there by Sealing getting the ground ball. That's what you're looking for. Just unable to turn it. Was the Jags infield, and that one in there for strike 1. Roberts walked in the second. That pitch misses, even then count at 1. Sealing with the 1-1 offering. Misses low. Home plate umpire took a long look at that one and then didn't raise the right hand. This pitch misses up. So 3-1. Here to the 7th place hitter, Roberts. The catcher, Madrid, on deck for the Golden Eagles. Here's the 3-1 offering in there for strike 2. Just ran full here in the top of the 4th. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first base. It's Thackeray. She'll be going with the pitch. Here's the pitch, fouled off down the third base line, and we'll do it again. Walker in, giving some encouragement to McKenna. Here's the full count pitch. That one up high and gets away. I think it actually hit her on the top of the head. So hit by pitch, not a walk. I guess that's one way to do things. So Roberts goes to first with the hit by pitch. Madrid comes up now with 2 on and 2 out. Here in the top of the 4th. She flew to right field. Castro came in, made that diving catch, and was able to double off the runner at first to end the top of the 2nd. That pitch is in there for a strike, and this time Castro won't have to double anybody off if she can make the play out in the outfield. She's just in the inning. This one swung on, lifted the left field. Donahoe under it and makes the play and ends the inning. Two more runners left on for the Golden Eagles, but we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Still all tied up at 2 here on NorCal Sports TV.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path. One shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
4, 5, 6 hitters for the Jags here scheduled in the bottom of the fourth. Ceiling, Walker, and Shelby Apostolo. Ceiling walked her first time at bat and then was forced out at second on the fielder's choice by Walker. Bynum winds. Here's the pitch. That one taken low for a ball. New action going in the Jags bullpen as Morgan Pike is starting to get loose. Shelby, or McKenna takes that for ball 2. Excuse me. Mighty swing and miss by Ceiling. Moves the count to 2-1. Ceiling steps back in, 2-2 the count. Here to the pitcher for the Jags this afternoon. Here's the one. That will change up and popped up back behind the plate. Count will stay 2-2. This one taken for strike 3 on the inside corner. And down goes Ceiling. Start the top of the fourth. Bynum's 4th strikeout of the day. Walker lifts this one to short. Left field back. Making the play is Robles, and quickly there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Apostolo to try and keep the inning going here. Shelby flew out to third baseman Helmendollar to end the first inning. Takes that one in there for strike 1. That one is low for a ball. That one misses low for a ball, and now it's 2-1 to Shelby. Designated player today. On deck is Castro. That one misses low again. 3-1 the count. Bynum missing low on all three pitches since getting a early 0-1 count. Ball 4. Shelby keeps hitting alive with a walk. That'll bring up Angelina Castro, the right fielder. And it prompts another meeting at the mound as first 4 pitches in a row went low, 4 balls. So infield comes in to talk to Bynum. Try to take a breath, get things going. Got some more bullpen presence going on in the Jags bullpen as now Priya Quinones has joined the bullpen action. Quinones came in yesterday, pitched 1+ innings for the Jags. As she's throwing, and also Pike still just kind of tossing a ball around down there. Here's the wind, the pitch behind him, and that one gets by the catcher, Madrid. And off to second base goes Shelby on the wild pitch. Now we got another meeting at the mound coming. Coaches comes out for Feather River this time. And seen 5 straight balls missed low by Bynum. Don't forget, this is game 1 of 2 today. About half hour after this game ends, we'll be back with game number 2 with these two teams running it back. Umpire comes out to break up the meeting at the mound. So resetting things. It's 2-2. Bottom of the 4th. We got a 1 ball, no strike count. To the 7th hitter, Castro for the Jags. We got action in the bullpen again for Feather River. That one in there for a strike. Bynum, the 1-1 pitch. That one misses way high. Swing and a miss by Castro. That evens it up at 2. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2 our score. Runner on second base. Bynum with the delivery. This one check swing in the shallow center field, and no one's going to come up with it. Shelby comes in. Over to second goes Castro with a check swing double and an RBI and gives the Jags a 3-2 lead. Kind of an excuse me swing. Drops in the triangle there as Gay came sliding in trying to make the catch and was unavailable. And so that'll be an RBI double for Castro, scoring a positive low. Keystion comes up, trying to add on the lead. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the line. The 0-1 pitch swung on, fouled right out this way. Not going to get to us, and it's going to fall foul. Right fielder Lee, first baseman Lee, right fielder Roberts, second baseman Gainey, all trying to run over and make the play, but unable to come up with it. Here's the pitch. This one down the right field line, and it's going to be a sliding catch made by Roberts to end the inning. And saving another run. The Jags get one, but thanks to this sliding catch by Roberts, are turned away from a second attempt. And that'll end the bottom of the fourth. Our score, Jags up 3-2 here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
San Jose City College has given me the chance to play for an amazing coach and thrive in an excellent academic environment.
From the faculty to the coaches to the counselors, SJCC puts students first.
City College has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college. Coming to SJCC is the best decision I've ever made. I love being a Jaguar. Jags!
That ball just passed and out of the glove of Walker, and that'll be a base hit to start the inning for Jordan Gainey. And that'll send us back to the top of the lineup. Gay coming up. He's 2 for 2 with bunt single and a single into right field. That one taken in there for another ball. That one bunted back foul. So 2-1 to count. Lead off hitter in the lineup. Gay, the center fielder. This one ripped into right field, going back, and it's over the head of the right fielder Castro. 2 bounces off the wall. Runners round second, headed for third, and in to score from first base is Gainey, tying it up. Gay had to slow down and go back to second as she was right on the heels of Gainey. So that's a double and an RBI that will bring the score back to being even at 3. And Coach Xylee Augustine comes out, and that might be the end of the line for starting pitcher McKenna Sealing. We'll see if that's the case. She's discussing things. Nope, looks like she's going to leave Sealing in. So 3-3 here, top of the 5th. Both teams scored in 2 runs in the second. Jags answer back with 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Now the Eagles scored 1 in the top of the 5th. Have a runner at second. Bunt. Sealing up with it. Over to first base. Walker covers for the out. That'll move the runner from second to third. Sack bunt, second time today. Robles has been asked to do that. She did it successfully in the first inning as well. And that'll bring up Helmendaler. First pitch to Faith goes rolling back to the backstop. No advancement by the runner, though. Helmendaler walked in the first and grounded out to third baseman Corona in the third. Infield playing even with the bag all the way around. Here's the wind, the pitch, that one in there for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch, that one in low for a ball. Eagles right where they want to be in their lineup here. They got the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up next. That one taken for a ball. So up ahead in the count is Helmendaler. Here's a 3-1 pitch, not close, ball 4. So Helmendaler walks once again. And that'll bring up Lee. Lily is 1 for 2. Had a single back in the first. Scored a runner and grounded out. We got a pinch runner coming in for Feather River at first base. Shelby Dunlap, the pinch runner for the Golden Eagles. See if she takes off here on the first pitch. Here's the wind, the pitch. Outside for a ball. No movement from the runner at first that time. Jags still play the infield. Even with the base creeping in. This one popped up. First base. Williams over, makes the catch. So just what the Jags needed, an infield out. So second out of the inning. That'll bring up Nina Taylor. Runners at the corners here, 2 outs. Shelby trying to get out of this with just giving up the 1 run and keeping the game tied, going to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the wind, the pitch, that one inside corner for a strike. Shelby with the 0-1 delivery, that one floats outside. 1-1 pitch, low for a ball. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. In trouble coming in, and it's going to land just in front of the second baseman. And coming up with it and throwing the runner out at third base is Vergara. So a run will score. And the Eagles take a 4-3 lead, but Vergara able to throw out the runner going to third base to end the inning. And that will send us to the bottom of the fifth here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
San Jose City College has given me the chance to play for an amazing coach and thrive in an excellent academic environment.
From the faculty to the coaches to the counselors, SJCC puts students first.
City College has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college. Coming to SJCC is the best decision I've ever made. I love being a Jaguar. Jags!
First pitch taken for a ball by Donahoe. Kiara leads off the bottom of the fifth inning here for the Jags. Jags trail now 4-3. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one taken low for a ball. That one popped up behind the plate, out of play. Two and one to count. This pitch up high for a ball, 3-1. Swing and a miss. Runs the count full. That one swung on and fouled back to the plate. This one swung on and back, fouled back again. And Donahoe battling at the plate there, fouling off a couple pitches here after getting a count full. Bynum Rocks, here's the delivery, but this one popped up behind the plate, may be playable, and it isn't. It's back up over the netting. So we'll do it for a third time here, 3-2. Bynum with the pitch. That one again fouled back, and her and Donahoe are in a battle. Here's the line, the pitch. This one lifted into center field, and it's going to fall in front of Gay for a base hit, so Donahoe wins the battle. Gets the base hit to start the bottom of the fifth. And Vergara coming up 0 for 2. Popped up to the shortstop both times so far today. Squares the bunt. Pulls it back. Takes it for a ball low. Vergara lays the bunt down over to third base, and it's picked up by Hemmendaler and thrown over to first to Lee in time for out number 1. Donahoe moves over to second base. Sacrifice bunt for Vergara. Brings up Jay Corona, who's reached base both times today. This one popped up right by the plate, and it's going to crawl over the netting into the stands for strike 1. Corona a single to left, and then a bunt single. Scored in the first, caught stealing in the third. Bynum with the pitch. This one popped up. Bunt attempt back behind the plate and over the net for strike 2. Oh, 0-2 the count to Corona. That one taken low for a ball. One-two pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Out in front of it was Corona. Fifth strikeout on the night, or a day rather, for Bynum. And a slow walk out to the mound once again by the coaching staff of the Golden Eagles. I wonder if they just walk DJ here and face the ceiling. Yesterday we saw her get the unintentional walk, as Cabrillo just threw 4 pitches that weren't even close to the strike zone on purpose. So meeting is broken up at the mound. DJ comes back to the plate. DJ struck out looking her last at bat. Here's the pitch, that one. Taking low for a ball. That one's in there for strike one, so even accounted one by him. Not shying away from DJ Martinez here. Here's the next pitch. That one floats in low for a ball. DJ walks out, one low for a ball. So Martinez up 3-1. I think if you're buying him here, you're okay with walking DJ. You just don't want to give her something to hit right down the middle. So if you're going to try and attack, it's going to be on the corner, and instead it is a ball four. So not intentional walk there, but a very cognizant of Martinez there. Not trying to give her anything to hit. McKenna comes into the plate. And that one bounces about 4 feet in front of the plate. Here's the one, the pitch from Bynum. Misses. Two and 0, 2 outs. 2 runners on here. Bottom of the fifth. That one taken low. 3-0. So 7 of the last 8 pitches have missed by Bynum, and now Madrid takes a jog out to the mound to talk to Brittany.
In the first round of the men's basketball state tournament, San Jose leads Fullerton 25-21 with 6 minutes to go in the first half.
Still working out there in the bullpen for the Jags is Morgan Pike. I assume she's probably going to come in here. Next inning, the pitch for the Jags. McKenna trying to get herself off the hook for the loss. Here at the plate. And that one's taken for a strike. Here's the line, the pitch. This one swung on and lifted into left field. Coming over instead of the center fielder making the play, Gay. And that'll end the bottom of the fifth. No runs, 2 left on. And as we go to the top of the sixth, Feather River leads 4-3 here on NorCal Sports TV.
Since the 60s, San Jose City College has been a training ground for gold. Host to a number of elite athletes who have trained to achieve their personal best and made it to the podium. Supported by an athletic and academic community, we can all achieve greatness, gain knowledge, train, and grow to be a champion on and off the field. SJCC's athletic programs set the pathway for a brilliant future. Join this legendary roster and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made. City College has the right balance of athletic and academic programs. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've seen.
The friendships and connections I made here will last a lifetime. I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Thackeray steps up to the plate here for Feather River to lead it off against McKenna Sealing, still on the circle. To be Thackeray, Roberts, and Madrid, and the 6-7-8 hitter scheduled for the Golden Eagles. That one way up high. Next pitch fouled back to the screen. Makes it 1-2. Staying alive at the plate is Thackeray. Thackeray struck out in the second, reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one cued back to the pitcher, sealing up with it. Over in time to Williams for out number one. That'll bring up Roberts. Get a replay there, Sealing, fielding her position and throwing it over to first in time for the out. That pitch just misses. Roberts walked in the second, hit by a pitch on a 3-2 count. In the fourth. Now she's ahead 2-0. Here in the sixth. Sealing lines, pitch. Taken low for a ball. 3-0. 3-0 count. Sealing got to battle back here. She wants to stay in the game. Throws that one in there for a strike. I'm assuming it's probably batter by batter here for Coach Xylee Augustine. With Pike warm, ready to go. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one grounded foul, third base. So McKenna battling back, making the count full. We saw Priya Quinones warming up earlier. I'm assuming she's probably going to be the starter for game 2. So. Here's the wind and the pitch. This one swung on, grounded up the middle, and just past a diving Walker into center field for a base hit. So Roberts able to come through and get the base hit. No movement from the dugout. We do have a, looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter coming in. for Feather River. Brea Engel, the pinch hitter. She's batting .625 with only 9 games played. 5 of 8 with 1 RBI is Engel. Here's the one, the pitch. That one bounces in and hits her. So another hit by pitch. Second hit batter of the game for Sealing. That'll bring up the 9-hitter, Jordan Gainey. And he swings and misses through the pitch. Strike one. This one swung on, lifted high into center field, medium deep, coming over. Donahoe makes the catch, firing back to the infield, and no advancement. So out number 2, Donahoe comes in from left field to make the play in left center for the second out of the inning, and that gives us back to the top of the order. McKinley Gay, the center fielder, who's been a thorn in the side of the Jags so far today. 3 for 3, 2 base hits, a double, RBI. This one grounded foul. A bunt single in the first, single to center in the second, and a double to right field in the 5th. Also scored twice, Hasgay. Here's the line, the pitch out in front, just loops into the center field, and coming in, making the catch, ending the inning is Vergara. So 2 runners left on for the Golden Eagles, but at the end of 5.5, Jags trail 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th here on NorCal Sports TV.
Since the 60s, San Jose City College has been a training ground for gold. Host to a number of elite athletes who have trained to achieve their personal best and made it to the podium. Supported by an athletic and academic community, we can all achieve greatness, gain knowledge, train, and grow to be a champion on and off the field. SJCC's athletic programs set the pathway for a brilliant future. Join this legendary roster and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made. City College has the right balance of athletic and academic programs. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've seen.
The friendships and connections I made here will last a lifetime. I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
5, 6, 7 hitters for the Jags scheduled to lead off here in the bottom of the 6th. Walker, Apostolo, Castro, the scheduled hitters. Walker 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Facing Bynum for the 3rd time. This one taken low for a ball. Here's the wind. The next pitch is taken in there for strike one. Bynum with the 1-1 pitch on the inside. Taken for a ball. Here's the next delivery. This one swung on and roped to center, but Gay's right there to make the play for out number 1. So Walker gave it a ride right at Gay for out number 1. And that'll bring up Shelby Apostolo. Apostolo reached on a walk and scored back in the 4th. Here's the wind and the pitch. That one way up high for a ball. Bynum have a little bit of control issues, but I'd say effectively wild. Still 5 strikeouts on the day for Brittany. Here's the wind. The next one is in there for strike 1. One out here, bottom of the 6th inning. Jags trailing 4-3. Here's Bynum's next pitch. That one lifted to center field, back near the track. Now settling under it, making the play is Gay for out number 2. Last chance hope here in the bottom of the 6th for the Jags is Angelina Castro, right fielder. Trying to get something started here for the Jags. They're down to their final 4 outs. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one swung on a foul back. Castro struck out her first time at bat and then had a RBI double to drive Apostolo in. This check swing goes over to third base, up, making the throw in time over to Lee is Helmendaler, and that's all she wrote for the Jags in the bottom of the 6th. We go to the 7th. Our score, 4-3. Golden Eagles over the Jags here on NorCal Sports TV.
For your spot.
At San Jose City College, you can graduate and transfer in just 2 years.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Go to the top of the 7. Ceiling. Still in there for the Jags. Ground ball over to Corona. Up with it. Over to first, and Williams is in time to retire Robles. 1 pitch, 1 out for Ceiling. Efficiency at its finest. Robles retired for the 4th time today. Officially 0 for 2. It has 2 sack bunts that have helped move runners along. McKenna and the Jags will take a 1 pitch, 1 out. Now Faith Helmendaler, the third baseman, comes up. She's 0 for 1. Been on base twice, now make it 3 times. She's been walked twice and that time hit by the pitch. Third hit batter of the game for Sealing. Lee comes up. She's 1 for 3. That one missed for a ball. Here's the line. The next pitch is low for a ball. Lee had a RBI double in the first. Since then, been retired 6-3 and fly to the first baseman as well. That pop-up to the first baseman was with runners at first and third. In the fifth, a chance for the Eagles to kind of tack on some runs. As that one swung on and fouled back to the screen. Big insurance run sitting out there at first base right now for the Golden Eagles. Here's the wind of the pitch. This one roped to left field. Up with it is Donahoe. Throws into second base. Makes it closer than I thought it was going to be, but it's another single for Lee. She's got 2 hits on the day. And now we got a pinch runner coming in for the Golden Eagles. I believe it's going to be Chloe Patzer. She was the one warming up earlier in the bullpen for the Golden Eagles, and she'll be the runner at first base for Lee. Well, it's not going to be Patzer. It's going to be 19, Aurora Brether. Thought it was an 18 that I saw and said it was a 19, so I apologize to Aurora and her family. This one swung on, off speed, lifted to short left field. Coming in, Donahoe makes the catch for out number 2. And quickly down is Taylor. Jane Thackeray comes up now for the Golden Eagles. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Chance to add on a run here for the Golden Eagles. It's taken low for a ball. Here's the wind. The next pitch is swung on and fouled back out of play. Evens the count at 1s. Sealing with the pitch. That one up and outside. Ooh. Snap throw back to first. If that would have been on the other side, I think they would have had her. As Williams came back across her body to the left. As she comes to the right side, I think she can get the runner at first. And there's a little chuckle by the runner at first saying, yeah, got away with one there. 2-1 to count. This one taken low for a ball. Makes it 3-1. And Sealing in danger of walking the bases loaded here. This one ripped into center field. Coming up with it, Vergara throws a second. Not in time, and it'll be a single to load the bases. Thackeray comes through for the Golden Eagles, keeping the inning alive. And now Maya Roberts comes up with the bases loaded. Roberts has been on all 3 times. Takes ball 1. She walked in the second, hit by pitch in the 4th, and a single in the 6th. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one falls short of the plate. So 2-0 the count here to Roberts. This is a huge insurance run standing at third base. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one is low as well. 3-0. Madrid on deck. The catcher. Here's the wind. This one is in there for strike one. Auto take. I might give her the auto take again. Just be like, hey, you got to make sure she's going to throw you some strikes. If I'm the Golden Eagles and head coach Meredith Aragon. Just in the case like that, ball 4 brings in a run. Meredith is 0 for 2. Flew out to right field, flew out to left field. And was pinch hit for back in the 5th by Angle, who was hit by a pitch. So now we have a meeting at the mound. Martinez out to talk to the pitcher. Ceiling. Jags trail 5-3. Eagles have 5 runs on 9 hits with 1 error. Jags 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Better defense played by the Jags today than yesterday. Yesterday they were charged with 5 errors officially. Today, no errors on the board. Ceiling tries to put out this rally here in the top of the 7th. Here's the first pitch. It's up high for a ball. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one taken up high for a ball. DJ Martinez held that one for a while so the umpire could get a good look at it, and he said, nope, it's a ball. So 2-0. Madrid ahead in the count here. Ceiling trying to finish off this top of the 7th. That one's in there for strike. Runners will be going on contact, so chance to blow this open here in the top of the 7th. By for Madrid, but that pitch is down low for a ball, 3-1. Single into the outfield probably gets you 2 runs if you're the Golden Eagles. Here's the wind, the pitch, and it doesn't matter, it's ball 4. And Ceiling walks in another one. And Ziley is going to call time here, and I think that's going to be it. As Ceiling going to slide her way over to first base. We'll have a new pitcher come in. We'll tell you all about it when we come back here on Jaguar Softball on NorCal Sports TV.
For your spot.
At San Jose City College, you can graduate and transfer in just 2 years.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Morgan Pike, a new pitcher for the Jags, comes in replacing Sealing, and like I said, Sealing sliding over to first base to play there. Actually, that's not Sealing playing first base, excuse me. That is number 7, Shelby Apostolo, playing first base. First pitch by Pike is taken for a ball. Pike making her 7th appearance. She pitched yesterday for the Jags in relief. 0-1, 5.42 ERA. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Pike got her first strikeout of the season yesterday. She's walked 5 in limited appearances. That pitch down low for a ball. Pike only thrown 10 in the 3rd inning so far this season for the Jags. Here's the wind. The next pitch is swung through and missed. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Bases loaded here, top of the 7th. Jags down 6-3 to the Eagles. Here's the wind. The next one floats in low for a ball. So count runs full. Runners will be taking off with the pitch. Starting the merry-go-round. Here's the wind. The pitch is up for a ball, and that'll be another run coming in. Now take us back to the top of the lineup, and Gay, who's the 9th batter to hit here in the inning. Getting some instructions from the third base coach. Assuming tell her just be patient. Gay, 3 for 4, flew out to center field to end the top of the 6th. Only time she's been retired today, and that one taken in there for strike 1. That one ripped Walker over to Keistian for the out at second base on the fielder's choice, and that'll end the inning. But not before 3 more runs come across the plate. And the Jags now trail 7-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th here on NorCal Sports TV.
Your spot.
At San Jose City College, you can graduate and transfer in just 2 years.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
8-9-1 hitters trying to get things going here for the Jags as they trail by 4. Keistian, Donahoe, and Vergara, the scheduled 3. Eagles 7 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. Jags have 3 runs on 4 hits and no errors. Keistian struck out in the second, flew out to right field in the fourth. Bynum with the pitch. This one swung on, lifted to right field. There. Making the play is Roberts for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. So Keystion flies out to 9 for the second time. And that'll bring up Donahoe, the number 9 hitter. Donahoe 1 for 2, grounded out in the second. Got a base hit into center in the 5th. This pitch up high for a ball. Bynum looking to improve the Golden Eagles to 8-7 and 6-9 away from home. Haven't played a home game yet this season. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one taken up high for a ball. So Jags look to keep from falling to 8-14 and 1. They'd be 8-7 and 1 here at home if they can't make a comeback today here in game 1. Bynum with the pitch. This one swung on and right to the second baseman, Gainey, who didn't have to move for out number 2. So last chance for the Jags. Vergara steps into the batter's box. She is 0 for 2 with the sac bunt today. Popped up to the shortstop both times. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one popped up. Foul. Back to the screen for strike 1. Don't forget, about 25 minutes to 30 minutes after the final out of the game here, we'll have game number 2 between these two teams. As this one's popped up, scattering back to the dugout from the on-deck circle is Corona, but it goes out of play behind her. Now Jags down to their final out, or final strike rather, as Bynum looks to put this one away. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one swung on to left field. Back and making the play is Taylor for out number 3, and that'll do it. Jags can't come back in the 7th, and they will fall 7-3 here in game 1. Feather River takes the win 7-3 here over the Jags. Way back with game number 2 of this doubleheader in about a half hour from now here on NorCal Sports TV. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.